Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 14 of Life After Foster Child. And if you are returning, welcome back. And Evie just did a masterpiece here. It's one of the new figure paintings. Luckily, she's completed her aspiration because for some reason, right now, if you do masterpieces with them, they won't count towards the aspiration. And if you're on the tier where you need to do excellent paintings, they also won't count, unfortunately. But everything else counts fine for them. It's not broken in general. And the toddlers are sitting there. Luckily they're asleep, but I've been struggling with them. It's a little later than where we stopped. Last time I played with them a little bit. I did have Evie manage to finish. She got her photos back again, and she was able to post them to Instagram or Simpstagram and get that job completed, which was lucky because there are a lot of issues with the freelance careers, all of them, especially if you leave in between doing a task. But I think in this case, I was able to sort of restart that part because of the fact that I believe I sent it off again, if I remember correctly. But she's done, so she doesn't have one right now. But they have both Evie and actually Clark have applied to university because I thought we're not going to do a university degree with them. It's going to take too long. But I thought we'd let them take a course or two and sort of see how that goes with the toddlers. They will obviously with Evie, she's a part-time, she's a freelance photographer, so she can do whatever she wants with that. And even Clark only works 3 days a week. So they both have applied and they both have received their acceptance letters and some scholarships. And it's actually Harvestfest coming up at 6 in the morning. So I went through not very long ago and I deleted all of these, but we have more have spawned since then. I'm kind of curious. I kind of think that these guys are gonna, the little halos are gonna go off of them, and we're gonna have to appease the ones that are here, and that they are going to jump around like they do at Harvestfest instead of it giving us new ones. But we will see. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Oh, there's another one back there. We can always buy them if we need them. We don't need them. And I also, when I was playing off camera, I went through their inventories and I got rid of anything with respect to harvestables that was better than normal, because there are issues with that right now. Issues since the game update. So issues in that they can disappear from your inventory. If you go into your save right away afterwards, they'll be there. But then I've found with other saves where I left and came back in that they had disappeared. And the only way to get them back was to recover back to before you had even played. But since I knew that was the thing, I just got rid of anything that was better than nice. Just sold it all. So they probably have more money than last time because I think I've had them super selling off of the trees. Anything on plants is okay. They're fine there. It's when you take them off of the plant and put them into your personal inventory or your chests or your fridge or things like that where they start to have problems and disappear. So they should mostly have things that are normal in their inventory in general. So, and I think there's even issues if you make things with stuff that was better quality, that those things can have problems too. So just all in all, it's better not to involve your plants right now. If you're going to involve them, just leave them on the plant and sell them off of there, and don't bother even trying to get them into your inventory. So let's hit play and let's take a look. So here is her acceptance letter. So we are going to read it. And here we go. So she was accepted, of course, at both of the universities, both Brightchester and Foxbury, which is I find what happens. And they have, the distinguished degrees and degrees are opposite to each other. And I have heard that some people are having issues where if the Sims go to different universities, they start to taunt the other Sim who's at the other university because of the rivalry between the schools. I've had a friend say that didn't happen with her couple, where they were in different universities, but I'm not sure I want to take a chance. I don't really want them to take a hit. They're like soulmates. I don't really want them to take a hit to their relationship. And since Evie's the main one who wants to go, I think we'll go with what suits her best. Let's take a look here and actually go university. And she also got some scholarship letters. I saw that they both did. They both applied and they both got them. So I'm like, see, we can open it She got food and drink, and it's 200. I guess we have to actually go through and open them into it. That's the food and drink. Oh, actually, it's gone now. So open. Did it disappear? Disappear? Or did she place it in the world? Now, did that disappear? Yep, it did. And I guess we'll open this one too. So it's not like they need... so we're going to come here, and we're going to have her enroll in university. Maybe we'll wait till a little bit later in the day, because I kind of like them going on... yeah, I'll just let her do it now. I like them going at the end of the week, and this is pretty close to the end of the week, just because... Okay, no, we're going to leave it. We'll do that after Harvestfest is done. That's what we'll do. So it should be starting soon. Let's check in on the toddlers. Oh my goodness, look how much... See, I'm finding attention in particular is really, really bad with them. So I might, when she gets up, when they get up, like, you know, get them to go to the bathroom and get them to eat. And I might cheat their needs both once because, like I said, I've been struggling with them, with the issues since the game update, with the toddlers' needs in particular, like tanking constantly. Like, look at that. 3 going down, 3 on the attention. It's hard to keep up with that. Okay, go to the bathroom, sweetheart. So she mustn't have her potty. She probably went in her diaper. She did. She shouldn't have gone in her diaper because she's maxed her potty. But she's a bit hungry. I did break down and put some high chairs in. Someone was telling me that if you give them food and drink, that they seem to stay full. I've had mixed results with it. I did find that they were taking them out, or they were busy and they weren't they weren't taking them out when I wanted them to, and then they took them out when I didn't want them to. But just one of those things. So I think I'm going to right now and see, these were perfect strawberries sitting in the world, but I don't know if we can put them in her inventory because she can't there, so she could eat it. Okay, why don't you eat that strawberry? That'll help you with your hunger. So they had perfect foods in their inventory because they were... Did you not go potty? Oh, you went on your own and now you're going again because I told you to go potty. But I didn't see that queued up for you to go potty. And there it is. It's Harvestfest. So, and you're eating, Clark. You don't really need to eat because we actually need to make some... Why don't we enthuse about magic and see if that helps him with his social? I was thinking of taking that residence key back just because that's from like when the cat doesn't like the violin, I think. And let's see. Let's get some food for the little kiddo. Let's see if either of them need... So she loves it because she's angelic and she has no interest in it. So that's good. At least we only have one child who loves it. And what are your skills in terms of cooking? You've maxed it, Jasmine. So why don't you come here and cook a grand meal, and we'll make it a breakfast since it's breakfast time. Now she's supposed to go to work, and she goes to work today. I wonder whether that'll actually happen. Well, if she does go to work, I'll just take her to work off camera and come back for the Harvestfest when we come back. You don't need to see it. I think I had her booked to go to work because I'm still working on her trying to get nominated again. And with the toddlers' needs the way they are, she's not really been doing very much for that this week. Like, it's already Thursday and it was Sunday. She hasn't really got very far with that at all. And I think maybe at the end of the last part, she had finished a piece of music, which I was going to have. Oh, no, is this... Let's take a look and see. Our gnomes are still there. And they're still all lit up with the halos, and they're still spewing those seed packets. But here's one up here. That's a new one. That wasn't there before. So I wonder where the rest of them... Or maybe we only are getting that one. Did any go downstairs? Sometimes I find when they first come, they're like not together. Oh, there's another one. It's find the gnomes. Right here, there's a business gnome, and you can actually, I don't remember this being a thing before, but they're one of the ones that you can click and drag now with the university or with the university update. I'm not sure which it is. I think it's just the update, but I got the pack pretty soon after, so I'm not sure. So there's those 3 that you can just move around, and we need to find one more. So did you come out here? Are you still a bit hungry, sweetheart? You are. Oh, well, they all went together. So we have 2 new ones, the 2 that we had found. So come here and grab your breakfast because you love the grand meal from Harvestfest. So, oh, and see, she put her in there. Hopefully she'll eat. See, look at those double arrows on the bladder and the energy. But we didn't give a drink, and I don't want to interfere because they just did that a ton. Okay, no, you're not eating that. If you're hungry, you should come eat this grand, grab a serving of the grand meal. And are you eating that? You've kind of eaten it. You're almost full. Oh, there's the extra one right there. So we do have 3, which is what we need. Okay, and you don't need a cookie. My goodness, you guys. Grab a serving, though you're going to go to work really soon. But luckily, the rest of your needs are not too bad. And he's going everywhere like that. I'm going to look after most of these grand meal traditions when we come back from Jasmine being at work. So, which we're gonna, we don't have the pop-up yet. It'll come soon. The cat looks like she wants pizza. Which is quite funny. Now, there's some plants coming through. I tried my best, but because it's sort of above, I'll have to like go through and see if I can fix that up a little bit afterwards, off camera. So they're eating their food, and then Jasmine's going to go to work, and I am going to be back when they get back from, when Jasmine gets back from work. Well, Jasmine is home. It does not look like she got nominated for anything, but one thing I noticed is that she has some fame points, which I could have done and we would have helped. But so we're going to do career hopper so she can start at a higher level. And if she decides to quit her job, she starts at the back at the same thing. And this is one that might have been good. She would have got paid more. And I'm not really sure what to do with the rest of them because I do not like this trailblazer because I don't like people wearing my Sims outfits. So we have 3. We could do networking and then this PR agency. And then here's this one that might be good, the fan favorite. She can use it to influence fame and reputation. So she could maybe help boost the other 2's reputation and fame. Fame, more to the point, their reputation is max, so it doesn't really matter. So we could try this. We can always reset it, so it's not like it's a big deal. So we're going to go there, and she is going to come and grab, where's her grand meal? This is the one she was eating, so she should grab that so she can get that completed. Is he hungry? Oh, he was playful, so I had him sent off, and he's not even very hungry, unfortunately, because that interfered with them getting that grand meal, and neither of them are very hungry. So we're going to go down, and there's some plants, which will, don't worry about that right now. She's going to select some holiday decorations. We're going to decorate the eaves. Hope that completes this, and then we may as well have her rummage for some decorations, and hopefully between the 2 of them, that will help it. And while she's doing this, why don't we check on the toddler's needs? That would be important. Look, she's so tired. Why don't you go have a nap, sweetie? Your attention at least is full. And you look like you're having a reasonable time. And you got your food done, so that's good. So why don't you come have a little nap yourself? So we can, hers isn't as good, but compared to what it was. But look at it going down so quickly. I didn't mean to drag that. And this is robotics. I think I was having him read that. And we're going to come here, and we are going to send a thank you card to help with the Be Thankful. So we're going to send a thank you card to Lacey. It's ostensibly Lacey and Nicholas for helping, taking him in as a teen and raising him. That's what the story is. So he got that done, and the gnomes are still here. Whether we can actually appease them here. So this is the grumpy ghost gnome. He likes fruitcake. So we're going to appease him. Or he's supposed to like fruitcake. So we're going to try and appease him with fruitcake. Did you finish that food? Did you get that done? You did. Good. And she was thankful at work. So that's what that was about. And yep, that worked. Now the business gnome likes coffee. So we're going to give him coffee. And the swimming gnome, let me look and see what he likes, because Evie's right up here just in time. He likes pie. Oh, we have a crying baby. Why are you crying? Oh, why did your nap get interrupted? Why doesn't Daddy come and comfort you if we can? Friendly, soothe, because he's family oriented. And then why don't we just read you to sleep? For now, we'll let you get an actual sleep. And then you need some sleep too. And you need some attention. Where's the cat? Sometimes I find the cat helps for attention. I know I said I was thinking of cheating their needs, but I'll keep trying to muddle through. Pet and talk. Just trying to see what things work. And we'll have her go to sleep too. We'll maybe have Clark or someone read her to sleep. Evie. So you still need to do your gnome. So I said he was a pie. Was what he liked. So go do that. At least get that part done. And then you can be thankful yourself because you can send your thank you card to Nicholas. There you go. So you get yours done and out of the way. And you know what? Just eat your food even though you're not that hungry. Grab a serving because I want to rally the troops, but I don't want to do it till afterwards. So what about you? Why don't you talk to Alice? Why don't you brighten her day? And then why don't you play with her? Play. And then once you finish playing with her, why don't you come and read Alice to sleep? And Clark, why don't you're getting a little bit hungry, so why don't you come eat your serving of food too? You're not going to sleep, sorry. So he got the same message, but it doesn't, I don't know that you get, I thought that my Sims have, I think even she has maybe possibly won an award in the past for her career, but I thought there was a message that came up afterwards about it. So they're going to eat and do their thing. I want to be back because I want to do something with Jasmine before we end this part, and I also want it to be late enough in the day that I was going to have both Evie and Clark, which is getting there, register for university before this part ends. So I'm going to let her look after Alice and kind of be back when she's done with that and we can do something else with them. Okay, so it looks like both of the toddlers are sleeping. So we're going to take Jasmine here, and she did write another song and it was on the piano. And it was Jasmine Mystery Number 3. I tried to make it something I would remember because I want her to license a new song and not an old song to see whether she might get up for an award for that. So we didn't get a message that it was anything special about it. So no, that did not work. Why don't you come here? So she's going to come here and work on something. That's only normal. So she's not likely to get an award, I would think, for that one. So we'll let her do that. So they're still eating. Well, it looks like Evie has finished her food. She is all done. So let's get her to go. And he's finishing. So we're going to have her, and he's done. I see the little star. So we're going to look for clubs. There's so many options. You got to go down a level to find it. So we're going to have her rally the troops. With because they're all a little tired, though they honestly have enough points that I could buy them the Never Weary trait, but so far I've just managed with this. I'm gonna do that again because I had let it go quite low because I need to eat for the Harvestfest. The cat looks like she wants to play, but you know, it makes them playful and I'm not really a big fan of that. So we're gonna lecture about scratching. Don't know whether he has got, no, he has one. Did you damage anything, cat? Luna? We don't, oh, she's not going to go, that's not going to work very well. She's already got, she's like, I don't want to, don't tell me what to do. Which isn't a big surprise with the cat. So why don't you try and do something to give her a hug. Maybe she might not want a hug. She might be upset with you right now. And they're dazed from those. She's not dazed from her food, so I guess it's random. I find they tend to get dazed, but, you know, university, we are going to enroll in university, and I'm going to put her over onto that knowledge academic, because she may as well get some of the points from it. Again, like I said, part of the reason I had Clark do it is because he's on the for the Renaissance Sim aspiration. He needs one more career, and one thing I had noticed is when my Sims completed their first term, he had granted taken 4 courses. He got this level 3 and 3 careers for some reason. I don't know if it's a glitch, if it's intentional, or what it was, but I figure we'll see whether that will help him. We'll get him to do 1 course at least, or 2. I might have him do 2. So, but I want him to do a little bit more studying of the research and debate skills. So why don't we just have him practice? Oh, never mind. We got this coming on. So we can go to University of Brightchester or Foxbury, which I tend to do Foxbury more because I like the whole robotics and stuff like that. But I think since Evie's are, person that's the main one who's going, we're going to go to Brightchester with them. So let's go in here. So here's our degrees. So this one, she can become essentially a patron of the arts or an arts critic from that job. Communications lets her become a charity organizer, journalist. You can go into any careers, but this gives you a boost in these careers. Management or that. I'm not really keen on that. Culinary, I'm looking only at the distinguished degrees for her because I want to see what they do. So this is actor, comedian, internet personality. Fine art lets her become a floral designer, a freelance, or a master of the real musician, and a stylist. That kind of probably suits her skills, but she means she's not going to really learn very much, but it also means it'll be easier for her to do. But let's check out the history. Judge, officer, politician, and then language and literature is probably the association be an author, private, freelance writer, or a private attorney. Big question. Maybe she'll do a language and literature, and maybe let me see what we'd get with 2 classes. We get the right expectations, which is going to be writing, and pride and prepositions, which I assume is more writing. And then for her elective, I should have looked to see what she needs some skill in, because she has a lot of, maybe we'll do this plant collecting for herbalism, or maybe Salvadorati, and I don't know if she's ever learned that one. Pipe organ. We're going to do plant collecting for herbalism, but I think I only want her to take 2 classes, so we're going to do 1 core class and 1 elective for her. Just because it's a lot. And obviously she's just going to stay at home for her job. So next on, so she has her 2 courses, and her scholarships more than cover her costs. And she is done and registered in university. So we are going to now have him, I guess we could put him in the other university. And if there's an issue, he could switch. Oh, he doesn't know his, because he has his letter. We'll check his application status going this way instead. So she's done everything. He needs to do the decorations. She needs to do the decorations too. So we'll have her burn that track and then release. Good, it's excellent. That's what I wanted. So I don't know if he couldn't do that because she's on there. So we're going to come here and have him come over and do it over here. We're going to check our application status. So we want to check this before we end this part and register him. Or maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we will register him in the next part. So let me know down below whether he should go to the same university as Evie, so that we make sure they don't damage their relationship, or if we should take a chance and see, because I have seen reports where it's an issue, but then I've also seen someone say that it didn't cause any problems for them. So do you want to see whether it's going to cause problems, or do you want to play it safe and have him go to the same university? But we're going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.